I first heard about them from our church. They do a basketball tournament with the boys, and they hosted at our church. And that's the first I heard of them, but I had no idea who they were. And then I started playing softball with our church against them in a softball league, and then ended up playing with them now. So that's how I first heard of them. So I've been playing softball with them for a couple years now. Well, they drafted me for a girls' league on a different night, so I still play against them. I am involved with Barnabas specifically in mentoring right now. I started out being a challenge mentor originally with Mariah, and that was her challenge was a race that she needed to train for, so I started running with her once a week, and we would run and then do a devotional at the end of the run, and that was the initial involvement. And then she decided to pursue a mentor outside of when she got out of the detention center, and so I've been in a mentoring relationship with her since. According to Barnabas, we're supposed to meet for 2 hours a week, once a week is the minimum. We go to church together on Sunday mornings, and then we pick her up and go to church on Sunday nights as well, and then we try to meet sometime during the week. If we can't, at least try to talk and connect, just to see how things are going. We should try to do some activity, like we attended a Barnabas game night a couple weeks ago and just played some games and messed around for a couple hours, and just try to talk and see what's going on in her life and if there's any way to help or guide her or anything I can do for her. Their mission and their passion is kids and reaching these kids for Christ, just helping them in any way they can. So their whole mission expands off of that desire to reach them for Christ. So every facet of their ministry they emphasize to whoever it is that just keep reaching these kids for Christ, keep talking to them about Jesus and helping them as much as you can, but that's their sole mission, I would say. They share the gospel first off by being completely truthful, and they don't beat around the bush. They're not offensive to people initially. You need to build relationships, and that's how you can reach these kids and whoever else is through a relationship with them. You can't just go right up to them and start telling them how great God is when you don't even know them and they don't trust you. So a lot of it is building relationships first, and through that, reaching the kids with the gospel. I didn't really know what my approach was at first because I did not have any experience in mentoring a teenager. I have young kids, so I think a lot of it is just trying to reach them where they're at. You need to be open and honest with them as well, that we are not perfect either. We know that they aren't, and just trying to reach them where they're at in their life and know that you don't judge them and you love them no matter what. And once you can gain their trust, then some of the discipleship starts happening after that, as far as helping to guide them and maybe help them grow in their relationship with Christ, just making right choices and just helping them with their life. One thing I've learned about Barnabas is how big their ministry is. They have so many different ways that people can be involved that I knew nothing about until I even went through training with them. Even if people can't give much of a time commitment, there are ways you can be a pen pal to someone who is in the juvenile detention. There are just different fundraisers, just even talking about it, talking to your church about it, talking to your pastor about having them come in and talk about it. There's just so many ways to help with their ministry. And the Barnabas people are passionate about Barnabas and they're passionate about kids, so it kind of influences everyone around them to do the same. So if we can keep passing on that mission to other people and that passion, then they want to be involved as well. Everyone obviously needs prayer, and so Barnabas is the same. So even just people praying for the mentors and their mentees and their relationship that they have is so important, and it's one of the less time commitments of those things that you can do for Barnabas. If people don't have time to do anything else, at least just pray for them and pray for the people involved, make wise decisions and have strength. And for financial support, obviously they'll need that as well. So prayer is a big thing, just even for the mentors and their mentees. I didn't expect to do this at first when I started playing softball with them. I did not expect to be a mentor. And I was hesitant at first as well. I'm like, I don't know how to interact with high schoolers. I don't know what I'm doing. And I have grown just by doing this. God kind of planted it on me and made me take a step out of my box. It was a little scary, but it's been amazing. I've met an amazing girl, and she's just kind of become a little bit part of the family. My kids love her, and she has been a blessing to me, and I have grown spiritually, even just in my own parenting, just by being able to mentor her. So it's been good. There are so many kids out there that could use someone who cares about them and who just can take some time to talk with them or mentor them or whatever. It doesn't take a lot of time and it doesn't take a lot of effort just to even impact one child's life. There's just so many opportunities out there that I myself even thought, oh, I don't have time for that, I don't have time for that. Well, God knows that we need to make time for the important things, and there's a lot of kids out there that need Christian men and women to stand up and start helping them because they don't have it at home. So just Barnabas is a great ministry. Get involved in it. There's lots of different ways. Well, I knew Lori Jo for a little bit before I knew anything about her story. I thought it was amazing. I read a lot of it on her blog. Yeah, you would never know from what she is now, from what that was her starting. And that's what I think is so drawing to a lot of these kids, is that you don't have to have a perfect life to be used by God and to become someone and to do what He wants you to do and impact the world. We all make our mistakes, and she has used her growing up basically as for strength in a sense, and to do great things for the Lord. And that's an awesome story.